of course has got glue all down the side of it, and now I'm covered in it again. Right, so I want to line everything up now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some clamps on it, just like 4 clamps, two at the top, 2 at the bottom, to get it started gluing together. And then after, I don't know, 10 minutes or so, I'm going to, looks like we've gone into part 6, okay? Welcome to part 6 of the, sorry, didn't keep an eye on the time again. I'm not sure how much you actually missed, but at the end of part 5 I was starting the glue up, and here we are in part 6 of the handmade guitar build project, and I'm putting the 2 halves together, just making sure they're all lined up. And what I'm going to do is put 2 clamps at the top, 2 at the bottom, just to get it started. Actually, I was going to, but I'm not sure I need to. It seems to be going rather well. Just want to make sure it's definitely lined up. It's already quite difficult to move it, which is good. That's a good thing. And that seems to be lined up quite nicely. Let's just double check. It's looking good. Looking good. Okay, so as I was saying, I was going to put some clamps on just for 10 minutes while it started to glue, but it's not looking like I need to, which is awesome because that will save a bit of time. Okay, just a little bit more lining up. It's looking pretty good though. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. And as you can see this flex or cord running through the channels there, which should hopefully, as I said, keep out the excess glue squeeze out going into there. It should be fine. Right, I'm pretty happy with that. So what I'm going to do now is put this down on the floor, and rather than clamping it, I'm going to put weights on top of it. The floor is nice and level. I'm going to put some heavy weights on top of this to press it down nicely. I could clamp it, but there would be like 100 clamps and I wouldn't be, you know, confident that it's got every little bit of it. So just want to make sure that's fully lined up. I'm pretty happy with that. That's nice. Okay, so time to put some pressure on it. Can you see what I'm doing there? Possibly not. Let me just zoom in a little bit, not too much. Okay, so as I said, this floor is nice and even and flat, so I know this is going to be a good support for gluing this. So I'll just check alignment one more time. It has moved a little bit, so always pays to check, double check, triple check, quadruple check. Right, I'm pretty happy with that. So I will now put one of these boards on top. Let's see, I'll put that way. And I've got some water bottles here, plastic bottles full of water, so I'll use these to put on top. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Nose in a bit. Okay. Right, now another board. Actually, let me do that way. That one there, that one there. So we've got them on each corner. Yeah, I want them more in the middle. That seems to be where we need it most, because there is a slight bow to this wood. So I want to put the weight more in the middle. Looking good. So another board on top of those. Let me just change that one out. Another board on top of those. And another one of these on top of there. That's looking pretty good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So I've got 5 of those plastic bottles of water. Now each one holds 6 litres of water, which relates to 6 kilograms. And I've got 5 bottles, and they're all topped right up, so they're probably a little over 6 litres and therefore 6 kilograms. So in total, 30, a little over 30 kilograms, which is close to 70 pounds or 5 stone. So it's quite a lot of weight on there. I mean, they're pretty thick boards, and as I said, there is a tiny little bow, so both boards kind of bow outwards. I mean, that's exaggerated, but you know, the front board bows out a little bit, the back board bows out a little bit. It's nowhere near that much, but I'm just kind of giving you the idea. So I'm putting the pressure in the middle to bring that gap down and, you know, clamp them together nicely. So I'm going to leave that overnight. I want to make sure that is properly set and glued together. So once again, apologies for the abrupt ending of the previous video and literally running straight into the next one. My camera, when it times out, it's like 26 minutes, it automatically just starts again. So yeah, bit annoying, but there you go. I was getting carried away. Okay, so where are we now? Part 6. Yeah, end of part 6. Only a short one. So when we reconvene, what am I going to be doing next? That's a good question. I don't know yet. I'll figure it out because I hadn't really thought this far ahead. But I'm glad that I've got the pieces gluing together now. It's going to look a bit more like a guitar. It's going to be, you know, full thickness. Not quite sure what I'll be doing next, but I'll decide when I've had a look at it and I'm happy with the, you know, the way it's all joined together. And if that's fine, we will move on. Okay, so thank you all for watching. Hope you're enjoying this watching this as much as I am making it. And if you are, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, tell friends, family, colleagues about my channel, please. And we will see you in the next episode. In the meantime, look after yourselves, look after each other. We will see you soon. Peace out.